Over the years, we've talked a lot about reality stars, especially stars of shows on TLC. The Duggar family and the Gosselin family have been a big topic of discussion in the past. And now we're talking about another family that you might remember because they got their start on television after appearing on the show Toddlers and Tiaras in 2012. Honey Boo Boo, whose real name is Alana, became a star with everyone extremely fascinated by her funny personality and crazy family. This led to her own spin-off show called Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, which followed the daily life of Alana and her family in Georgia. The show was an absolute hit, generating tons of views, and it launched Honey Boo Boo's whole career as a reality show star. But now, as Alana is trying to get an education, difficulties have come up as it's been made known that she does not have the money that she once thought she did, and it sounds like her mother lied about how much money she was saving for Alana from all the work that she's done over the years, when instead she's actually spent a majority of it. This has been a huge topic of discussion the last couple of weeks as this all was being revealed on their current reality show, and it's shocked people that Mama June would even want this to air because she looks pretty bad right now. Here Comes Honey Boo Boo aired from 2012 to 2014, and despite its cancellation due to controversies, Alana managed to land other roles on reality shows such as Dancing with the Stars Juniors and The Masked Singer, all of which it's sounding like she's barely seeing the money from because of her mother. Now, the family has been able to get back to reality television altogether, despite the fact that Here Comes Honey Boo Boo was canceled, because for 6 seasons now, they've starred in a spin-off called Mama June from Not to Hot, produced by WeTV. Now, the reason why Honey Boo Boo was canceled in 2014 was because of a scandal involving Mama June. She is just always the problem, but she faced a lot of personal challenges, including issues with substance abuse, which affected her relationships with her daughters. She allegedly also dated a man with a criminal past, which was the main reason why the network wanted to cancel the show. June denied dating this man, but the show had been canceled. June really struggled over the years, and at one point her daughter Pumpkin even became the legal guardian of her sister Alana. Pumpkin has spoken out about the difficulties of balancing care for Alana while managing her own family. As far as Alana's father, Mike, also known as Sugar Bear, he underwent a noticeable transformation with dental work, a hair transplant, and Botox. His relationship with Alana has been reportedly strained. Mama June also underwent a transformation of her own around March of 2016. She had surgery and also switched up her lifestyle, and it was all documented on their Mama June from Not to Hot reality show. But people have been remembering this transformation since discovering the current financial situation of Alana, because they feel as though Mama June selfishly spent Alana's hard-earned money on herself for things like this transformation instead of putting it away for Alana to use when she was an adult. And now currently Alana is 18 in college. She's pursuing a nursing degree. She wants to be a neonatal nurse, but to get to college, it was not easy, as we're seeing the struggles play out currently on the family's reality show. Basically, Alana was trying to access her funds so that she could pay for college, and she realized that she did not have the funds to actually pay for school, which was shocking to hear because of the fact that she's been working since she was 6 years old, but it seems like her mom was pocketing all of that money instead of setting it aside for her like she said she was. Now, yes, there is an account in which child stars are supposed to have money legally set aside for them, but only certain states require this account. It's called the Coogan account, and in Georgia, where they live, this is not one of the states that requires this account. So it was up to Mama June whether or not she actually wanted to set money aside for Alana, and well, she didn't. She alleged that she had been setting aside 80% of Alana's money for her when in reality, she was spending it. She also tried to say that she didn't know what a Coogan account was until Alana started doing work in Los Angeles, where an account is required for a child star. And so when Alana was on Dancing with the Stars in The Masked Singer, June claims that she put 100% of Alana's earnings from the LA shows that she was in the Coogan account, but she did not. But on their reality show, it was revealed that in the Coogan account, there was $33,000, and that was not the full earnings that Alana had made on both those shows. She claimed that there should have been at least 6 figures in this account and wanted to know where the rest of the money was. Alana and her sister Lauren, who's also known as Pumpkin, urged their mom to tell them where the rest of the money was, and she said that it was gone. Mama June admitted that she used the Honey Boo Boo money and the Dancing with the Stars money, and that bought them their last house that they had. She didn't even seem to care about how upset everyone was. Alana was so emotional hearing that all of this money that she had worked so hard for was gone and spent by her mom, nowhere to be seen. They were all accusing Mama June of stealing money from Alana's account, which she kept denying. She was like, I never took any money out. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I didn't steal money. And the reason why she was saying this was because she never took out any money from Alana's account. She just didn't put the money into Alana's account. And she lied about the fact that she was putting 100% into Alana's account when really she was not. And the worst part is she can't even sue her mom because technically her mom did what was legal. She put the bare minimum percentage that she legally had to and then pocketed the rest of it. And I honestly don't know why this is allowed to happen. I certainly believe that this needs to be changed, along with the fact that not every state requires a parent to set aside money for a child star. But in a Coogan account, 15% of the minor's gross wages are required to be withheld by the employer and deposited into the Coogan account within 15 days of employment. The parent must supply the Coogan account number to the employer. So parents are only legally required to give their child 15% of their earnings from the work that they've done as a kid, and they can legally pocket the rest, which is just so messed up. And Alana talked about this on a TikTok live because so many people have been telling her to sue her mom.
A lot of people are like, sue her. But y'all also have to think in the aspect of like, I can't sue her because by law, she did what was recommended. She knew what the hell she was doing. She stole my money the smart way. And that's how I knew when I figured out what was going on. She was trying to play in my face and be funny. That's the real truth about it. Because you did it the way that you knew I could never really take you to court and really win for it. That's how. Because she put the recommended amount, so by any judge, they would just be like, well, she put the recommended amount. Like, yeah, she took the other money, but she put what was recommended in there. So it wouldn't even really be a fight at that point. It wouldn't even really be a fight.
Mama June tried to make all these excuses about taxes being taken out and all of this, when in reality, she just lied and took advantage of her daughter's fame and money and used her profits for her own benefit. Like the fact that she's been working since she was 6 and should have hundreds of thousands, probably $1 million in the bank, and she doesn't even have enough to pay for college is so sad. And June was trying to make all these excuses saying, well, technically you've spent your own money all these years on housing, food, clothes, hair appointments. All of that was your own money, which really pissed everyone in the room off because they were like, we were under the impression that this was your money that you were spending on us. Like, you never asked us permission or anything like that. You always told us that you were giving us our fair share of money. And suddenly you're saying, oh, you were spending your own money on yourselves this whole time, you guys. And it just pissed everyone who was watching this off even more because June's boyfriends and partners' lifestyles over the years have significantly increased whenever she's dating them. It seems like they're elevating because she's spending money on them, which is probably Alana's money. Like, Alana is the reason why this family is famous, and June is just spending her money on her boyfriends and such. Literally, her current partner in the episode where all this was going down was wearing this expensive chain that Alana's hard work probably paid for. The situation reached a point where Alana had to confront not only Mama June, but also her husband, Justin, about the situation. And during the confrontation, Justin referred to Mama June as a liar, as he thought this whole time that June was being honest with him about not having taken money from her kids and that she was using her own money this whole time. So even he was in shock that this whole thing was going down. This whole thing is just truly so upsetting and should not be something that is allowed to happen. I really, really believe that children who are working deserve their full paychecks. This is not something that should be shared. They are entitled to the full thing. Like, this is exactly how children get taken advantage of with their parents wanting to make them go into the entertainment industry in the first place, because I think a lot of them do have the mind of, oh, my kid's gonna get rich from this and then I'm gonna be rich. But I really do think that so much could be avoided, the toxicity in the industry, if children were better protected. I think if a child was going to be profiting 100% of the money that they are making, parents would be less inclined to try and push their kid to be in the industry because they wouldn't automatically be able to profit off of their kid. It would have to be like when the kid is 18, deciding whether or not maybe they want to give their parent a little thank you or something. It's just unbelievable that Alana really did make her whole family famous, and she is $33,000 to show for it. That is a lot of money, but not when you think about all this work that she's done over all of these years from 6 to 18. She can't even pay for college. Since the airing of the episode, people have been gifting Alana donations on TikTok to help her pay for schooling. She did get a partial scholarship, but still has some tuition left to pay for, and people have been wanting to help because they truly just feel bad for her. And she did mention that her mom was allegedly going to pay her back, but that has not happened yet.
I haven't talked to my mom really since February. She told me in February that she would pay me back, and she is still yet to pay me back. I was really giving her to the end of March, the end of March, 1st of April, and I was going to text her and be like, what we're doing here, because I do know, I know she probably do got the money, but I know at times go hard, so I was trying to give her some time to make the money up, but I already know that it's been made, and it should have been paid, but it hasn't.
This whole situation has truly just been such a mess, but that is what's been going on with Honey Boo Boo and her family. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. If you remember this family from back in the day, if you guys watch this reality show, all your thoughts on this, let me know. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.